Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dugout Podcast. My name is Adetola Oluwaseyi Roberts.
And I'm Theophilus Osaige Agbalawo. See, Kola, don't make me excited. I beg.
No, be excited.
The only thing I'm happy about right now is the fact that we are recording.
Yeah, really. But see,
the fact that we need to talk during this recording, and we're going to talk sports, and we're going to talk to Super Eagles, it dey worry me because I rather just sit there and don't look at the camera.
Are you Nigerian?
Unfortunately, yes.
Do you support the Super Eagles?
Oh my God, that will make it worse. Yes.
We are sport podcast. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. Even Nigerians are talking about it. So why won't we not talk about it?
Bro, Ghanaians are mocking us.
They've qualified now. What do you expect?
Technically, they're not qualified, but they just did the point.
Exactly.
But Ghanaians are mocking us. Tola, so how do you play 9 World Cup qualifying games? Score 11 goals and concede 8.
You don't have 16 points. Let's start from there. 3 times 9 is 27. The maximum is 27. We are on the half
14. We are on 14
points.
We
don't have
and the problem with the 14 points is the way we even gathered it. It's like pick one, pick 0, pick 3.
The funny thing is that when I even look at the 14 points, I'm more surprised that we have 14 points. I'm surprised we are 10 on the table.
Yeah, because we've been that bad.
Terrible.
We've been that bad.
And yesterday's match actually just showed how bad we've been, despite the fact that we won.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the thing. It just shows how bad we've been. And honestly, you mentioned something this morning while we were working as I said on that. How many Nigerian players do we have in the top 20 team in Europe?
Yes, I was discussing with my friend Reva, and he said, I asked him about the game after the game, and his exact words were, I want to ask you a question. Well, I want to say something that anybody cares to listen. See, we are too loud. He asked, how many of your Super Eagles players actually play in big clubs for us to be as loud as we are in Europe? He said, how many of them play in the top 20 clubs? The club you call top 20. He said, probably Ademola Lookman will break it to Atlanta.
Probably.
And Atlanta are not top 3 they're not top 3 in Italy.
But no, we're listing a lot of teams.
Yes.
That like
and after he said it, really got me thinking. Like South Africa and Benin and South Africa currently top us. We are third in that group. We intend to go to the World Cup. Yeah. We have the star players. We have the big names. We have the players that supposedly play in the big clubs. But Benin Republic here, they are players of Nigerian descent whom I've probably never ever heard of before. Who, if they were probably in the Nigerian league, or if they're probably in Nigeria, or probably in the Nigerian league, and nobody will even give them a chance of playing for the Super Eagles. I'm not saying going to abroad to pick players is a bad thing, but when I go over there and bring our players down here, it's not bad, it's fine, it's cool. If the players are good, let's get them back. Let's get them back home to come and play. But my question is, where is the commitment? Where is the passion? Because whether we like it or not, the players put us in this mess where we are right now.
Let's even, for the sake of argument, let's do a little trivia right here now. The question is, how many Nigerian players do we have playing in the top 20 teams in Europe? Let's just leave them.
First of all, there's none in the Premier League.
Let's see if we can list 20 teams better than Atlanta, because right now Atlanta seems to be the biggest team of any of our players right now.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get 20. Like, let's start from Italy, because they play in Italy first.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, Italy, you count Juve and Inter Milan first of all. Now you look at Napoli.
Of course, they're defending champions.
Then you look at AC Milan.
Definitely, because they're doing well this season.
4. So let's move to England.
Then we'll put Atlanta in 5th.
In 5th, yeah, no. We say that we get 4 teams. That's 4 now. We're on 4.
Right.
So 5, we say Man U. No, not Man U. Man City rather.
Okay.
Man U.
You're bad. You're a bad man.
It was Manchester City.
Yeah.
So Man City, that's 5. Arsenal, that's 6.
Liverpool,
that's 7.
Chelsea,
that's 8.
Yeah.
Will you now? That's 4. That's another 4. That's 8. Will you want that team? You want to put ahead of Atlanta in England? Maybe let's leave it at 4.
So Atlanta recently won the Europa League, so we don't want to disrespect them.
Let's leave it at 4.
Obviously, but that was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, until I meet you, I would somehow
want to
rate Newcastle slightly higher. Let's
go to Spain now. We have the 2 Madrid teams.
And let's go at Real.
Then we have Barcelona.
Yeah.
Now let's say maybe those 3 teams. Then that's 4, that's 11, right?
Yes.
So we go to
Germany.
We have Dortmund, we have Bayern
Munich,
we have never losing. Bayern Leverkusen.
Leverkusen.
So that's 14.
No, if someone will argue, they will say Atlanta beat Leverkusen in the final.
Yeah,
and Leverkusen haven't really.
That was 2 seasons ago.
But Leverkusen they haven't really won anything.
That's 2 seasons ago.
But you might want to say maybe things like maybe Stuttgart.
So, yeah, I'm saying
who were not bad last season.
So let's remove Leverkusen and say
Stuttgart. Yeah,
so that's 14 teams.
Yeah.
So now we have PSG. We have did we say Marseille?
Yeah, Marseille were fantastic.
Say Marseille now.
Yeah, and they've not been bad this season at all.
That's 16 teams. So now we're looking for 4 more teams now across. So now you see now we're already carrying 16 teams already. The remaining 4 teams now you can argue Newcastle, you can argue Bayern Leverkusen, you can argue Ajax, and you can also argue.
You can say Sporting.
Yeah,
you can say Benfica.
See the argument. You can make cases for all this. So
definitely.
So it's hard for us to say a Nigerian player is playing the top 20 teams in Europe.
That's the
thing.
See, whether we like it or not, this is just banter. You guys might have your own opinion, but what I'm saying is players with far less pedigree. Whether we like it or not, Fulham is relatively not a small club.
Yeah.
Galatasaray is not a small club. Akon Adams just scored the second goal against Benfica, against
Barcelona.
Yeah, he scored against Barcelona and also scored the goal yesterday.
Our winning goal.
Yes, that was the winning goal. He plays for Sevilla. Yeah. You get, so I wouldn't just come on and say we don't really have players playing in top teams in Europe. But I'm saying as opposed to the people that are current or the teams that are currently topping the group where the Super Eagles currently find themselves, South Africa, their best players play in South Africa. Benin, their best players are literally scattered around the world in teams there. I'm very sure very few Nigerians can say, look at where this guy is playing. But they will come together and they will beat us. Let's
go back. Let's go to the game itself yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't watch the game. I was trying to watch it, but
unfortunately I saw the game.
So I was only able to see the penalty.
Unfortunately.
That was really good. I ever saw live.
Unfortunately I saw the game.
Let's go back to the game.
Yeah.
The talking points. First of all, we were wasteful. And then we were lucky too. We were unlucky. And then the goals we scored. First of all, 2 seconds. I don't know how you play penalty like that.
Okay.
In the qualifying game, when you're trying to be clever, just blast the ball into the net. You're trying to be clever. Keeper almost got the ball, but thank God the keeper wasn't as fast as it should be. Then look at the second goal we scored. That's what I expect from the kind of attack we have against African opposition. You have Osimhen, you have like Adams and Lookman. These people need to work together. And when they did, the goal came out. Then the major talking point which everybody is talking about since the game, Nwabali. 2 blunders, one led to the first goal, and one almost cost us the win on the
and basically the last kick of the game.
See, like, how do you make that kind of
mistake? The biggest issue I think the Super Eagles have, football, we glorify attackers so much, and that's because you say attack wins you.
No, the goals win you games.
The goals win you. The goals win you games.
Attack scores.
So and the attack gives you almost all your goals. So we glorify attackers, and that's the reason why, at this stage of my life right now, and I'm saying it as if I'm an old man. I'm not an old man, but I don't engage in certain arguments anymore because I understand how football is played. There are games that Arsenal have won in recent times, even not for Gabriel, even not for Timber.
Yeah.
Even not for Gabriel, even not for Timber. Calafiori. These are fullbacks and centre backs coming to the rescue of a team that the attacking prowess is little, as far as I am concerned.
True. And
they are not just defenders that are scoring goals. They are also defenders that you find it very difficult to beat, because over the last couple of seasons, Arsenal have had the best defense in Europe, not just in the Premier League.
Yes.
Do you understand?
And they've continued
now. Look at their midfield as well. Thomas Partey, who was instrumental to whatever Arsenal might have achieved or could have achieved in recent times, one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. After all, his goal was the goal that didn't make us go to the World Cup the last time out.
That's true.
We did not. We had all the attackers on the pitch. A defensive midfielder did not go to Qatar. Now, question is, look at our team. From the day I saw the players that were called up, we called up 4 midfielders and 9 attackers. 9. The game started yesterday, and I see Tolu Arokodare on the pitch. I see Victor Osimhen on the pitch. I see Ademola Lookman on the pitch, and I see Moses Simon. 4 of them on the pitch.
You have Alex Iwobi and
Alex Iwobi and Ndidi are the only players who are natural midfielders that played in the midfield. There was a gap that was open in that midfield for the better part of almost 60 minutes in that game, because the Super Eagles didn't have any player that would fill in just behind the striker. They were spreading all themselves all in front. You didn't see the game. Like I said, unfortunately, I saw the game. And Tola, they pepper me. As I what? No, see, let's say it the way it is. Like I said, everybody has their opinion. This is mine. I think the Super Eagles were crap.
They were crap.
I feel we were crap. And in as much as you could get to the competition and things might work in your favor, but nobody succeeds at the World Cup by mistake. No. You don't succeed at the World Cup by accident. You don't get there by accident. We hope and we pray for all of these things to happen. People so you think Morocco finishing top 4 the last time out at the last World Cup? You think it was a fluke? Look at their women. Look at their women playing back-to-back WAFCON finals. Look at their boys, their home base winning the Chan tournament. Look at their age grade competitions. Look at how they've been dominating. You think it's by accident? Look at the North African teams and how almost all of them qualified easily for at least 4 of them. Algeria, Egypt, Morocco, and Tunisia easily making it to the World Cup. And Nigeria, we are third in a group that has Lesotho, Rwanda, Benin, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. Come on, guys.
The painful thing about this World Cup qualification, this most painful thing. How many teams are going from Africa?
We are 9 teams that get an automatic slot. Then a 10th team will go on. There's a playoff, yes, like an intercontinental playoff.
Now, just imagine that 10 teams are going to World Cup Africa, and Nigeria is
not there. And then some people will come out and tell you, based off the FIFA rankings, Nigeria is the sixth best team in Africa. Swear and spit for your face.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.